Good morning and welcome to our daily sports show. I changed the name to The Daily Sports Show because, it's not a morning sports show because we got people from Australia, from India, from all over the world, from the US. So it is not a morning show. It's a daily sports update show. So fantastic to have you all in the show. Let me just once again, as per usual, go and remove all those open windows so that I'm not on a lag or anything like that. Oh, well, I see a lot of guys in this morning. Fantastic. No, we're calling it the daily sports show from now on. Not a morning show anymore. It is morning with us, but we're respecting everybody out there. I feel respectful this morning. Maybe that is because I had a beautiful breakfast this morning. Look at that, huh? Wings, hash browns. Some people on this chat might know where this photo is from. What a day, what a day. I would love to have started my morning with this kind of breakfast, but that is not possible. All I got was a cup of hot water with a little bit of a tea bag in it, which was made with a lot of love by my wife. But let's get into the morning, to the topics of the morning. URC rugby this week, obviously the NBA, NHL, EuroLeague basketball big this week, some football, sumo. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit everywhere this morning. We'll be all over the place. But so let's get into it. Look, before we do anything else, let me just give you this advice. Go check out Wern's video. Day 9 update of the Osaka Basho. It's heating up there in Osaka, and good video that he put out yesterday. So go check that one out. It's really a lot of fun. Then a quick Aiden Heaven. He wants to be called Heaven, not Heaven. So Aiden Heaven. This is a quick update on his state after his injury. It looked worse than it was. It looks like a very bad twisted ankle. So he shouldn't be out for that long. I've had those before. They can be painful, but after 2-3 days, you can start doing things again. So let's hope that this international break will be enough for him to get back, and I'll keep you updated on the young man's status. Don't worry about that. Then we get into the American sports this morning. Let's get straight into the NHL. Morning, Isa. Hope you're having a good train ride. Be safe. The Sabres beat the Bruins 3-2 in overtime. The Flyers lost to the Lightning 0-2. The Devils beat the Blue Jackets 2-1. The Calgary Flames lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs in an all-Canadian bash 2-6. And the LA Kings lost to the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, look, the playoffs are hotting up there. Next Monday will be interesting because going into the final stretch of the NHL season to see who makes the playoffs, and we'll keep you updated on that. Then there was a big round in the NBA yesterday, and I'll give you all that information. My Miami Heat is only going one way at the moment, and that is south. Morning, Bernie. Good morning. The Heat, they lost 95-116 to the Knicks. Knicks doing well, and the Heat just not doing well. Are we going to actually screw it up and not make the playoffs? Then the 76ers, 137-144 against the Rockets. Great game there by the Rockets. Good game from Grimes, Quentin Grimes. He had 46 points for the 76ers, but was not enough. Rockets roll, 76ers don't. The Pacers, also in an overtime game, beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 132-130. Anthony Edwards with 38 points for the Timberwolves, and Toppin with 34 points for the Pacers. The Pistons, the Detroit Pistons beat the Pelicans 127-181. The Pelicans are just a disgrace. They've been losing games. I think the last 3-4 games they've always lost between 30 and 40 points. Unbelievable. Don't know what's going on there. The Bulls beat the Jazz 111-97. The Nuggets in a big contest there against the Warriors 114-105. Anthony Gordon with 38 points for the Nuggets. The Raptors get destroyed by the Suns 129-89. The Grizzlies lose 122-132 to the Kings, Sacramento Kings. The Washington Wizards lose 97-112 to the Trailblazers. And the Spurs got beaten 109-125 by the Lakers. Austin Reeves there with 30 points. Yeah, so that's the NBA. That is also going into its final stages now, so that should be very, very interesting. But we got a shout out to two boys in the NBA. One is Desmond Bain. He gets the star, man. He had 44 points for the Grizzlies, so well done to him. And then Quentin Grimes, 46 points for the Philadelphia 76ers, so you get a star from us as well. Well done, Quentin Grimes. NG in the house. Good morning, NG. Yeah. What's the time in Malaysia, my friend? What's the time in Malaysia now? That's why, see, people like Quentin, NG, and who was else? Let me have a look. Let me go through the chat quickly. Okay, so we have NG. He is from Malaysia. Surrender from India. Hugo, I'm the boss. Summer from the US. Kathleen, she's from Vilnius in Lithuania. We have Ronnie, Rose Garden, and Bernie from Switzerland. Obviously, Vern. Cliff Richard, he is from the UK. Antoine is from Austria. Serena is from India. Katu Hashimori, obviously from Japan. Tommy, the king of Tulsa in the USA. Tanaka, Japan. Belinda, South Africa. Jack. Is Jack. I'm not sure where Jack's from. Jack from Australia, I think. Yeah, so we got a lot. Belinda from South Africa. So we got a lot of. That's why I changed the name to the Daily Sports Show. It's not a morning sports show. So good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Then we move on. We had the NBA. We had our star man. But I want to ask you guys. It's almost the end of the NBA season. So we've got a poll out there. Who should be the MVP in the NBA this year? Is it Jason Tatum, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis Antetokounmpo? Hey, I said that name really well this morning. Or is it Nikola the Joker Jokic? At the moment, Jokic is leading. I think it's been Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So, yeah, check that out. Where is Vik? What do you mean, where is Vik? Vik is right here, man. Ah, you mean as the MVP? Yeah, I'm always on top of the list. Don't worry, Holmes. Don't worry. Then, yeah, that was just a quick thing. Then, hey, listen, I promised the ladies this. March Madness is starting for the ladies as well this week. Their tournament actually starts, I think, tomorrow morning. So let's have a look at what's going on. In the first round, these are the teams that could still sneak in. That's like the first four. They got to still get in there. So there's some teams that could make it there. Iowa State, I see there, and UC San Diego, yeah, Washington. Let's see who gets in there. But let's have a look at the main draw, and I'm going to cover the whole screen because it's very small. And there's a lot of good teams in there. I mean, you have the UCLA is the number 1 seed. The South Carolina Gamecocks is in there. So, yeah, they're looking good. And then at the top half, or better said, the bottom half of the table, you have USC and Texas, TCU, a lot of good teams in there. You're going to have Connecticut, Oklahoma. So that's going to be really interesting. So I'll keep you up to date on all the NCAA games, men and women. Don't worry about that. But we'll stick with basketball. Big week in the EuroLeague this week. Starts off tonight with Paris against Milano. And then we have Olympiacos against Red Star, Monaco, Fenerbahce. That's going to be our live game. We're going to do that. I think that's Thursday. Yes, Thursday. So that's our next live show is on Thursday. Check out your team. I mean, it's going to be really, really, really interesting there. Let's have a quick look. That's the game we're going to do. Monaco against Fenerbahce. That should be an exciting one. Wayne is in the house from New Zealand. Wayne, not nude yet, are you? Fantastic. I tell you, this morning we have the whole world. We have the west coast of the USA. We have New Zealand, South Africa, Malaysia. Fantastic. Loving it. Just give you a quick look at the standings of the EuroLeague. Look, that's Vern. Let me have a look. Vern, what's the problem? What? What do you mean I'm not on live? What do you mean you can't see me? I'm broadcasting. Let me have a look. What the hell's going on? Just one second. Am I not live? Okay. Anstehend. 18th, what is today? Anstehend, 18th, 3rd. Huh? All right, let me go have a look. I'm not live, so I've done all this shit for nothing. Can somebody else in the chat tell me, am I live or am I not live? I'll be honest, I don't see it either. Okay, well, let me do something. Okay. All right. Nah, I'm live, man. I'm live. I don't know what's wrong with Wern. I'm definitely live this morning. Ah, thanks a lot. You are. Thank you. Wern, I don't know. Wern, I am live. Thank you, guys. Wern got me all worried there for a moment. So, but it's a good thing he phoned. You are live. I'm live. There you go. I'm live and I'm alive, which is a good thing for me at the moment. All right, so that's the basketballs. Hey, look, big URC update. These games going to be on the weekend. All the games in red. All the games in red. We are going to be doing live. And it's a good thing that those two games are at the same time at 4 o'clock, because we're going for a nice birthday party on Saturday evening. It's our producer Ryan's birthday tomorrow. So, hey, don't forget to shout out to Ryan tomorrow. It's his birthday. The young man's turning 18 years old. He can actually drive a car now and everything. I'm getting scared. Let's have a look at the table. This is the top of the URC standings. It's very tight. I think the only 4 teams that are definitely in are the top 4. And then from Munster all the way down, if you look at the bottom half of the table, all the way down to Tebre, anybody can still make the playoffs. So, I mean, the only crappy team that's in there are those Welsh Dragons. They are really, really not doing well. But that's the URC. Then, hey, I thought, got a little bit of time this morning and stuff like that. I got to do this one again because obviously Wern didn't see it. Wern, this was my breakfast this morning. I was waiting for you for breakfast, but you weren't around. Look, we had a big Formula One weekend, and I thought I'd just have a look at who's doing well and who's not doing well. I mean, the team that really did well this week was Williams. I mean, great result there from Albon, and even though Sainz fell out, you can see Williams is definitely the team to watch this season. They are doing really well, unexpectedly. Now, the team that's not doing so well is Ferrari. I'm going to do it this morning because tomorrow's your birthday, Ryan, so I'm doing it today. You and me are in the same boat this year because I'm a Hamilton fan. Ferrari's just cuck. Let's be honest, they are cuck. So I thought, let me show you guys who I thought was the 3 drivers that were doing well this weekend and are on the up. So we'll put out the green arrow. Who is on the up? Definitely old Lance Stroll. He did well. Then Kimi Antonelli did well as the rookie. And Albon. So those 3 guys are definitely on the up. They are on the up. Don't worry. They are doing very, very well for themselves. But who is not on the up? And they deserve a red arrow. So we've got to get the red arrow. They're on the downward trajectory, as they say. The boy Hada, you cannot spin out in the first lap of not even the first lap, on the formation lap. That is not good. Then another rookie not doing so well is Jack Doohan. They're already talking about replacing him with Colapinto. I mean, that is harsh after one race. And then this man, now a lot of people say he's not a driver. No, he is the principal, what they call, the head of Ferrari. His name is Cedric Vasseur. And let's be honest, Cedric, you deserve to get the jackass of the day. Because Ferrari and their team orders and their team strategy is, like I said, Greta Thunberg running the OPEC is better than you running Ferrari, man. Come on. This is terrible. On the way down. So let's get those guys all the way. That was basically the morning show this morning. I mean, not such a lot to do. But Wern, we've got to do this again. Do you remember this, Big Wern? And if anybody asked, no, there weren't another 6 or 7 people around the table. This was for 2 people. And I think there's some more stuff on the side. We got to do that again, Wern. A good trip to Manchester and a lot of curry. So you guys, hey, listen here. Thanks for letting me know that I was live. Thanks for joining all the people in the chat this morning. Shout out to everybody. Lawrence came in there at the end, also from South Africa. Wayne, Nude Wayne. I live in a nudist beach. All right. too much information. But everybody out there, fantastic having you all in the chat this morning. Angie from Malaysia, and Bernie, Ronnie, Rose Garden, Isa, everybody out there. You guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock for the Daily Sports Show. Ciao, guys.